In this game, my scoreline was 13-0-10, reaching 10 sears per minute on Aurelion Sol, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can recreate that in your own game. Let's get right into it. So, here we are. This is played in about a master lobby. I'm pretty sure it's like high, like not high master, probably like mid-master, like probably 100 LP average. I'll put the op.gg and the runes on the screen right now. So in this game, we have the Galio matchup. Now, a Galio matchup, in my opinion, is probably, it's gotta be like, if not the easiest matchup versus Aurelion Sol, and I'll show you exactly how that's the case. So also, this Galio is a challenger player. It's I checked out his Twitch, and he did indeed peak at challenger this season. So this lane is a typical melee versus range. Like I said, Galio is probably one of the most easiest matchups you could ever play on Aurelion Sol, as he can't really punish you. As you can see, I'm just gonna weave an auto Q auto, and that's exactly what you want to do on pretty much all melee matchups, just like Yone, Yasuo, Silas. Just you want to start Q, you want to have a leg shoot, and you want to auto Q and auto, which procs your leg shoot, just a nice little burst damage in the early game. As you can see, I get level 2 right immediately. As I get my level 2, I level up my W and I go for a trade. If you are going for slow pushes early just like this, you will reach level 2 first. So if you see an angle where you can get a nice little combo on him, as you can see, he's still level 1. I reached level 2. And you got a nice little chunk. This was a nice raptor ward. It shows exactly where Zed is. I press tab. He has 8 minions, which gives me information that he went red into this, into raptors, because if you clear on each side, if you didn't know, it's actually 12 minions. It'll show on the map. As you see, he's 13 because he cleared my ward. So my Rek'Sai does go for a little off-tempo play here, which was quite interesting. I'll let you guys decide if this was a good look or not. Tries to get the flash down, not gonna be able to. Kind of unlucky, but he does fall. And now most people, you do have your E up. Guys, if your teammates go for an int play, just don't walk to it. The whole reason why I was able to reach 10 CS per minute this game is completely ignoring all the dumb plays that my teammates made and just CS, high percentage plays, catch the sideways end. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about as this game progresses. Now, as you guys saw, I slow pushed wave 1 through 3, let it crash, was auto Q autoing, getting some good trades down, and now I'm kind of just letting this wave slow push back into me. As we know, as the wave slow push back into you, they're pretty prone to getting a gank. Now, I do pop a freeze here. This is something you can do, and a lot of low elo players do not know about this wave management, is that I'm pulling this wave here so that it doesn't crash towards my tower. As you can see, the wave has not crashed my tower, as we know that it's not exactly frozen because the minions were low, but I did force Galio to TP because he did not want that wave being missed. So it was a good pull by me. And now he's gonna come back to the lane. I'm gonna chunk him out a little bit. Now I know that he used TP, so the more that I poke him out, the better, just because I haven't backed yet and he's already got him to back down. So if I can force him to back a second time while I haven't backed at all, it's just really good. I get an XP advantage as I've been in lane longer. I don't know where Galio is, so I don't exactly push yet. This was my mistake. I do drop a ping down, but it's not enough. I should have been pinging a little bit harder for my bot lane, so they do end up falling. Once I see Galio show bot, I instantly shove the wave. The least I can do for my team is to just crash this wave so he misses at least something. As you can see, the CS is 39-29, so even though he has a kill on me, I'm slowly creating a consistent lead with myself without even interacting with anyone in the map, just through minions. As you can see, the gold lead is actually 1900 because he got a kill. It's 1900 to 1700, but you'll see shortly why I'm in a better spot than him. It's now 43 CS to 35. So like, yeah, it's about 8 CS lead right now. It's like, okay, it's like whatever, dude. Like, you have 8 CS lead, like, cool, bro. Galio has a kill, but these leads stack up early, guys. So just watch as this game progresses, and I'll keep you guys updated on how exactly my CS gap increases throughout the game. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did evac to lane, which actually ended up securing this cannon for me. So as you know, Aurelion Sol's E ability is a roam ability, right? I'm sure we've all been getting flamed in our games lately. Oh, you're playing ASol, why don't you roam? Dude, are you seriously getting like, guys, these players do not play Aurelion Sol. You can use your E to get back to lane faster. You can use it as a TP. It doesn't have to be a sole roaming ability. We did get the dragon here, but I'm going to try and R Amumu back into my tower. The Galio R is going to pop down. Kaisa is going to try and follow up. The Galio taunt is going to go down. Amumu does fall to the Nautilus, unfortunately, and I try to get a nice stun to Galio, but it doesn't quite work out. I'm just going to back off. And Nautilus is just going to say, hey, I'm dead. Take the kill. I do get out. We do get the drag. Now, Galio is sitting at 102. The gold deficit between Mim is about 100. He has a kill, 2 assists. I have 1 assist, and I'm only down 100. Coincidence? I don't think not. So, again, I don't know where Galio is, so I'm not going to shove it. So now my Aurelion Sol senses are ticking in, and I'm like, okay, Galio probably did reset, so I'm going to shove the wave. You guys are going to see a trend throughout getting the CS lead is that every single time that Galio is off map, I am constantly shoving the wave just so I can create my CS deficit to increase it. He does get back to the wave though, unfortunately, but I created a small roam timer here. I grab this Scuttle Crab. Again, I'm literally just PvEing. My team is getting mad at me. Look, the Jax pings me down on the map, as you can see, because he's like, dude, why aren't you roaming your Aurelion Sol? But slowly but surely, I am creating a lead myself. The lead is now up to about 14, now 15. And again, I'm just shove and roam, letting the wave slow push, crash the wave, reset, crash the wave, reset, and I'm constantly creating this gold deficit. Now the gold is even, guys. It's 2,800 to 2,800. This guy has a kill on me. You guys don't have to go for these flashy kills. You don't have to go for these crazy outplays. All you have to do is play the minion game, and you will create a gold lead. The only thing that matters in League of Legends is gold. It's about money, guys. The more money you have, the stronger you are, the harder you're going to hit. So the best way to do that, in my opinion, and many people's opinion, like multiple challenger players, is the best way to get a consistent gold lead every game and carry your games is through your CS and your wave management. So again, I'm eating back to the wave. I'm not roaming. I'm sorry my language, but fuck my teammates. I'm getting a gold lead for myself. Gonna get back to the wave and gonna secure the cannon. I actually do believe I let this plate die, maybe? No, I don't. Never mind. But I do secure the CS. The CS lead is now 84 to 66, slowly moving. Now I have a 100 gold lead on this guy, even though he's been more active on the map. Again, crush the wave. The build path I'm going, I believe, is Rylai's into Leandri's. So I get back to high wave and I collect another wave. Notice, guys, I have not sacked a single wave this game, guys. Not a single wave. You want to go for an average of about 70 CS at 10 minutes. In this case, I'm playing extremely well and have a 93 CS at 10 minutes versus Galio 75, which is still good, but as you can see, my gold lead is slowly increasing. Galio gonna try and go for the kill. Amumu does land. I do live here. I drop the R, going up to Galio. I have to flash out. And I almost die here with a sliver of HP. Amumu drops the flash. Galio drops the R. Galio actually almost dies there. So it was a little misplay by me. I should have known Amumu was topside and looking for a roam opportunity, but luckily I did play it well and had to get out. I used my flash, unfortunately. Again, I am not missing this wave, guys. I am not missing this wave. I'm 1 HP. I know that I'm safe, so I'm just going to collect the wave to the best of my ability. And I grab all of them. Okay, guys. You guys are probably wondering, yo, Sol, how are you supposed to CS on this champion, dude? Like it's so much different than other champions where you have nice autos. Autos do a lot of damage, but I have these balls around me. Little thing to know about Aurelion Sol's passive is that minions below 25 health are actually executed. So try and just like get a feel for it. Once you get a feel for it, put some games on, you'll be like, okay, CSing on this champion is not that hard. What I like to do is mix an auto with a passive shot. So auto, boom, auto, boom. And I think I missed that one, but it's whatever. And make sure, you guys, the reason how you can not miss waves very frequently is just back on cannon waves, guys. As you can see, I decided to go for a base on this cannon wave. Now this minion is going to crash. I'm going to miss one minion, and I'm going to E back to lane. I think I actually do miss this cannon wave. Just because I had to wait in my base for an item, but almost had it. Almost had it. They are going to go for play. Notice I have not used a single E on a roam. It's usually only for my lane, and this is how exactly you can get 10 CS per minute on this champion. CS now is approaching 116, and Zed actually looks for a play here. Galio does go in. WQ on Zed. Zed does have aura. Drop an RQ, and Zed does drop. I think I did play it well. I did drop a nice little QR to peel myself away, but Zed did have R here, and as you can see, Galio did ping it out, and if he just did that, I would have dropped, so in that sense, it's kind of lucky. But a nice little peel tool for you guys to use, combo-wise, is QR, as it creates a nice little 3-second CC buffer that can get you out of a lot of slippery situations. Now, I don't know where Galio is. I'm still hovering for this. I see Nautilus come in here. Nautilus comes in with a nice little curvy hook, and I just get an easy free non-flashy kill onto the Moo and actually grab a shutdown because this guy had a shutdown for some reason since he made an impact early. It's now 127 CS to 111. I have 15. Oh my god, I'm about an 800 gold lead on the Galio with 2 kills and 1 assist from my good CS, and also the Zed misplay, and also a nice little Moo shutdown. So notice, this game is very boring, guys. I have not done anything flashy. I haven't, like, done some crazy prediction, crazy QR flash combo. Guys, I'm just playing how the game is supposed to be played. I cannot emphasize this enough. The best players are just not mechanical players. They play because they're smart. They play because they know exactly how wave states work. They know exactly how to get gold consistently for themselves. So please, guys, stop flipping roams. Stop going for crazy, like, stop stacking 20 waves. Just play the waves, guys. Play the waves. Now, I do see a look onto the top side. This guy is extremely low. The first E at 14 minutes where I actually get a roam off. Nothing flashy. W ignite. I'm sitting. Drop a Q. Q misses. I just W. I get a nice little shutdown. Again, nothing flashy. CS, CS, CS. Now I'm already in the top side, and I see that Jax should diverge towards the mid lane now. Surely he'll... There we go. He's going to start going towards the mid lane. Jax sees me. I'm going to shove this wave, fix his wave. So the wave bounces back to me. It's all about reading the map, guys. It's all about the reading the map, guys. Now this wave's going to crash and it's going to bounce back to me so I can collect that a further time, and the wave is closer to my base. So the only play they can do here is Rift Herald, so we're going to look for a play here. And it looks like we will get the Herald. Herald is going to drop, and I'm also going to collect this blue buff, which is even more gold in CS to me. And I'm now sitting at a almost 1,500 gold lead, doing absolutely the minimalist. Like, I am not making any crazy plays. I'm just CSing. I now have a 20 CS lead over Galio. And I also come back mid to this nice little cannon wave. Played it patient, just sat there, waited to cue the cannon, secure, and boom. A play is going to go on top side. R is going to land with the Jax here. Galio is going to try and follow up, which is kind of a little bit int. So I do QE here. I drop a little stun. All this R is going to come down. He's completely CC locked. Yeah, my Rek'Sai picks up a nice little kill. And they are going to run away. Nautilus with the flash hook onto Zed. I get stunned by a Moo, so my Q couldn't get the stun off, but a Moo does fall to my Nautilus. Another beautiful hook coming from Not, but not going to quite do anything. I'm going to play this slowly, stand back to get a Q range, and get a nice little just R steal onto the Yone. Get a flash W onto the Ashe as well. And again, played it smart, nothing flashy, just an R, just a flash, instant double kill, and I'm now sitting at 8,750 gold versus 5,776 gold. You guys have literally watched this game, guys. So you see the enemy team is saying, yo, this guy has a bounty now. What the hell? Out of nowhere, I did nothing flashy, did nothing crazy, just was in the right places at the right time, have good lead. Sorry also for not showing my build. I did end up going Rylai's into Leandri's, and I also have Sword Shoes, and I grabbed a nice little stopwatch. My build, usually how it goes, is I go Rylai's into Leandri's or Luden's. Luden's in scenarios where the enemy team is very squishy. Leandri's in cases where the enemy team will have extensive fights. In this case, they have an Amumu, they have a Galio. And Leandri's, honestly, this patch is just really, really good. And then right after those two core items, I'd like to go stopwatch, just because W stopwatch and the item hourglass is just really good on Aurelion Sol, as we know. As you know, you can Q and then a W and then drop an hourglass, and you can still be putting out damage out when you're in stasis. And again, look guys, what am I doing? Catching waves, catching waves, catching waves, catching waves, catching waves, catching waves. I'm in the side lane here. I'm now coming back with a nice 700 gold bounty. I see a play coming on the mid lane, so I do drop a QE here. And it actually goes wide, doesn't hit anyone, but I drop a nice little kill onto the Mumu here. Drop the R for double damage onto Yone and Zed. Rek'Sai gets a nice little pop onto the Ashe. Look how fed I am, guys. Sorry. Look how fed I am, dude. I one-shot this guy just because of my gold lead. Like, it's that simple, guys. It's very that simple. My gold lead is now, or sorry, CS lead is now 201 versus 55. I'm sitting right now at actually above 10 CS per minute. I think it's like 10.5. Now I'm going to shove this mid wave right here, just getting CS for myself. Notice how I haven't been grouping with my team this whole game. I was just playing the sideways. Guys, in solo queue, you just want to play for yourself. I mean, your teammates might yell at you, but as you can see, I'm level 14. My ADC is level 11, guys. Look at the enemy team. 13, 10, 9, 11, 13. The only reason how you can get this XP deficit or lead is if you're side laning like how I did. I'm now going into my top side jungle, just taking everything. And now I'm going to back with a solid 2,300 in the bank. I do believe I pick up a Mejaia's Giga Chad. I sell my Corrupting Pot and grab a Seeker's Arm Guard because I know I'm probably going to use the stopwatch soon and I want to upgrade the item to Zarya's. So now I'm just going to go back to mid. I now have a extremely huge gold deficit just doing honestly absolutely nothing crazy, just catching sideways, catching sideways. I'm going to keep repeating this the whole video because it's pretty much the key to getting 10 CS per minute and just creating a consistent gold lead for yourself in games like these. Gonna drop, get some extra gold. I'm literally just playing the gold game right now, playing only for objectives, only for waves, only for items, only for gold, making only high percentage plays. Now, it looks like a fight is gonna go down. The Galio R is gonna drop. I drop a nice little Q, get a double stun onto a Mumu and the Galio. Get a double R, I'm legendary, going to Mumu. And a double kill is coming from my Nautilus. Notice my Nautilus has been taking quite a few kills. Now, I think this is one of my only mistakes during the game. I actually greeted for this play when they're on Baron. I don't die. I get a nice little stasis. They're on Baron. I should have just went directly towards the Baron, but I do bait my Kai'Sa into going in as well. But she does trade 1-for-1, which is nice, but I think we just go Baron and create a bigger lead for ourselves instead of going for that play. Again, look at this. I'm consistently greeting for waves, guys. Consistently greeting for waves. Greed for waves. Greed for waves. But you basically just want to get as many waves as you think you can. And as these games go, as you practice them, you'll see, okay, this is a wave that I could go for. Sometimes you're going to go for a wave and then die. At least you'll know next time, okay, in that situation, I don't go for that wave. Next game, I'm just not going to go for that wave. And then slowly but surely, you guys will get better KDAs, you guys will die less, and you guys will get better CS. Now, I see that Yone is bot here, so I go for a QE, but nothing exactly happens. Zed tries to hover. They're not going to quite go for it because I'm pretty fed at this point. Again, I'm just catching side waves. I don't know where the enemy team is, so I'm walking way far back. Notice how I don't walk into the jungle here. I have no idea where they are. So again, I'm just playing it safe, playing it smart, reading the map, guys. Read the map, please. If you guys don't see anyone on the map, just don't walk into areas that the enemy can be in. It's pretty obvious and it's pretty self-explanatory. Again, just sitting back, have no idea where the enemy is, and I just want to play extremely smart as I have a 700 gold bounty. Again, I've been in this bot lane for about 2 minutes now. I'm just catching waves. I go for a solo kill onto Yone. There's a TP for Galio. It's easy. I baited it. And I'm just going to catch another wave, another wave, another wave, another wave. Now, here's another play that comes out. I ping that they could be in this bush. They still walk in. So I get a nice little Q onto Galio. Galio is perma-CC'd. He gets absolutely popped. I'm playing well. Zed drops the R into me. I drop the stasis, so he can't get any more damage down on me. He tries to R out. Amumu is going to hex a flash over. I flash just before Amumu can drop the R down. I'm going to space correctly. Get a nice little stun onto the Zed. Zed drops. Rek'Sai is going to drop for the flank here, and we get a nice little team wipe over on the enemy team. Now, I noticed that the enemy team is dead. So I help my jungler just a little bit for the dragon, and then since the enemy team is dead, there's no way they can test the objective, so I just go bot side here and grab a nice easy wave. Pretty common pattern throughout this game. We're now on Soul Point now with 2 Mountain Drinks and an Inferno. I grab their Gromp, consistently greeting for more gold. W out for movement speed so I don't get caught out. Dropping the Q also for movement speed. And I'm going to drop the back. I'm 909, 254 CS. I have now a 60 CS lead up on this Galio with 25 Magi stacks. It's now 1,300 gold, damn near 1,400 gold to 1,800, 932. Y'all do the math. It's quite the mid gap. So again, walking toward the side lane, I see a free kill onto the Yone. He's going to use his only dash ability, and hey, the rest is history. This guy gets pop. Q, W, R. No way getting out of that one. Legendary, another easy kill. I'm now 10-0 and 9. My team does greed for a play topside where they just could have played safe while I grabbed the pick onto the Yone. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have 10 Magi stacks, or more than 10. I have 25, so I'm moving quite fast here. I'm gonna queue towards this fight, see if I can peel my team. I'm just gonna walk here. I'm extremely strong, chunking this guy. Mumu's R does absolutely nothing. Grab a kill. That's another double kill. Again, nothing flashy, just being at the right place at the right time. Walking out. Rek'Sai's gonna ping the Baron. I'm gonna greed for another camp. I'm just consistently bleeding them out slowly throughout this whole game, guys. It's not about big plays that you make in the early game or in the mid game. It's about the small plays that add up throughout the game that really separates good players from the average players. Yone drops the R, tries to get a steal. Kaisa does get dropped, but it's what it is. We secure the Baron, and again, I'm going for another camp. Blue buff is going to go to me. Actually, I think Zed actually steals this. Kind of unlucky. I dropped the stasis, not trying to give my 1k bounty. As you can see, I have a 700 gold bounty with that 300 gold from getting a kill. Just going to drop a reset. I don't want to overextend for the play. 12-0-9. Oh, wow. I get a death cap. I forgot. True. If you have 25 Magi stacks, guys, and they're not building MR, get the decap, guys. Get the decap. I'm now sitting at 775 ability power without with Baron, and I also don't even have my elixir yet. Now, I thought this was pretty funny. Jax goes in. I'm like, dude, what is this guy doing? Flashes in, completely bursts out Ashe. I was like, okay, surely he's dead. Okay, surely he's dead. And he actually trades 1 for 1 or 1 for 2. Somehow, this guy wasn't even fed, by the way. He was like 2 and 10 before that play. And then again, I see that it's safe to go. I just QE, get a nice little kill onto the Mumu. I'm bot side now, and just like that, in a blink of an eye, I'm 13-0-9 with a 7,000 gold lead over on this Galio. As we saw, this guy made some good plays. This Galio is by no means played the game bad. He just went for the other play style of not really going for CS or objectives. I almost die here, by the way. Looking to almost die. I'm almost about to die, and I completely live. And yeah, guys, they really did try to kill me there. I don't think we possibly end. Again, I'm playing safe. I'm 13-0-10. I still do not want to give this shutdown. They're going to go for the end here. Or we're going to go for the end here. Galio seems like, he's like, dude, this game sucks. He's not even leaving the base to try and defend. We're going to drop their middle inhibitor. I'm still playing safe. I don't want to give my shutdown. I don't know if they actually want to play the game still or if they're just trying to give up. And I see that the coast is clear. And we're going to end the game. Guys, let me know if you guys learned something during this video. If you had any other questions, please check out my Twitch and drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And let me know if you guys like these live commentaries, and I'll look to do more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.